The Menu
Yes.
is a new horror comedy film.
Horror, comedy, thriller, satire.
Black comedy by the guys who made Succession.
By
And also
some-
Will Ferrell. That stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, and Ralph Fiennes.
I say Fiennes.
Ralph Voldemort.
Yeah, Voldemort.
And, it is about these rich people who go to this private island, which is a restaurant. It's like a restaurant island, and they get served a meal, and it turns
They get served
out,
the menu.
and let's say they get a bit of a surprise. It's not a fucking eat the rich, chase them down and hunt them for sport film.
Yes.
Which I'm shocked about and so pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
Because I did not want to watch The Hunt again.
This was a film that I was excited for.
Yeah.
Not because of the trailers, but because of who was involved. Because I love Succession, and I was like, okay, I could see like the vibe in the trailer, but I hated the trailers because they seem to market a movie that's completely different to what it actually is.
Yeah.
The trailers do make it out like it literally is like a hunt, like, you know, we're hunting rich people, blah blah. Like, you need to like run away. Oh, we're in this forest.
I thought
Like,
it'd be a hunting rich people.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna use them to make
the food, and like the trailers really make it look like that. And I genuinely did think the trailer showed the entire movie.
Yeah.
But what the trailers cleverly do is they make a 5-minute moment in the movie.
Yeah.
And they make that look like the entire film.
Yeah.
Not in like the Halloween Ends way, where it's just lying to you. The concept is still there.
It
like,
just
it's
doesn't
still
quite actually show you the concept.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It just keeps a lot of it secret, so you can watch it and be surprised. And that's the thing is, like, I did not expect it to go the way it did. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's like a barbarian level, like whoa.
Yeah,
like, it's like,
you're not gonna be like jumping out your seat going whoa.
No, yeah, it's
cinema.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's just a really well made and like a playful little dark comedy, which is really cool. And it's it's not perfect, but I think there's some really cool stuff in there that I think is like really interesting.
It's one of the funnier films of the year, which is nice because I feel like this year has been really lacking in comedy.
Although I will say the parts that are outwardly funny are the least funny parts.
But anything involving like words on the screen, they're really funny.
Yeah, they were well done. Like, I mean,
there's a scene where like Nicholas Holt's doing some cooking, and Ralph Fiennes is watching him and commenting, and that is one of the fucking funniest things I've seen all year. I really hope that was improvised because it was really funny. It
wouldn't surprise me if it was, because a lot of Succession is like that.
Yeah.
Succession is a lot of that. People just remarking on things that are happening, and it's like, and it's one of them where like you can totally see if you watch Succession like where those parts of it are in this.
Yeah.
Even just in terms of the humor. I mean, granted, Succession is not as horror as like horror like adjacent as this, but a lot of the dark comedy nature of Succession is in the menu.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if people have seen it, it's essentially a 1 hour 50-minute version of the boar on the floor scene from season 2.
Okay.
And when you watch Succession, you'll see what I mean. It's essentially a 2 hour version of that.
Okay.
And it's like, which is great because that scene is great. It's one of the best scenes in the show, and it's like that sort of dark comedy nature of it is just really well done, and it's like, because it is tough to get that part right, but I do think when it does try to be outwardly funny, when it tries to just be a comedy, I don't think it's as effective.
When it feels more like an Adam McKay film.
Yeah, but it's like, but when it goes, okay, here's this really dark thing that happens to these people, that's when it's really funny. Yeah. Because it's so dark and hopeless, but it's playful in how it delivers it. There's humor in that. I mean, there are some parts where, I thought like the scene where someone is given a birthday cake after everything that's went on is kind of funny. And there's parts of it that are funny, and which are meant to be funny. Yeah. But I do think the funniest part of it is just when like things just are just so like not giving away too much, but when when someone has a gun. Yeah. And it's not a gun, let's say. Like that whole scene, the context of that scene, I thought that scene was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because not because it's like, haha, that's really funny. It's just that it's such a fucking hopeless situation that it's like, oh my god, like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and it's like, and that sort of playfulness is the best part of the film.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's fun to watch a film that like not in the same way as Smile, but it's like that's just that it's evil.
Yeah.
But this is like evil in a way of like you're enjoying how evil it is in a funny way.
It's really hopeless.
In like the funniest way possible.
Yeah, and I mean it creates a lot of comedy out of pretentiousness, which I think is something that's really ripe to be taken the mick out of.
Yes.
Because I think especially as people like us who go and watch lots of films and we like, and, you know,
cinephiles.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that word.
I'm a convicted cinephile.
But like, you know, there is. I think you can get to a point, obviously, with any kind of craft where you become so obsessed with it and be obsessed with the highest level, you kind of forget what it actually is.
You almost it's almost like you forget to have fun.
Yeah.
Where like you're so. You become like so consumed with the idea of like, oh, like, you know, I only watch like elevated films.
Yeah.
But it's like say like you go and watch some, you know, like take Tar.
Yeah.
You go and watch Tar, or you go and watch Decision to Leave, or you go and watch these things, and you're like, oh, like, you know, not to say those are like, oh, enlightened, blah, blah, but like, but like you're watching films that like the average moviegoer will watch.
Yes.
But it's like you'll watch them, but then you won't take a minute to watch Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Or you'll watch all these elevated horror movies.
But won't watch like Barbarian or Smile.
Like, or Malignant. You won't watch Malignant and then think that's the best movie you've ever seen in your life, which it is.
Yeah,
but
Malignant
like,
is.
Because, but that's what I mean, it's like people, I think in any craft, you do forget, like, there's nothing wrong with watching a movie that's just fun, or playing a game.
And you can apply this to you can apply this to any
TV.
Anything.
Yeah, like watching like a TV show that is a bit shit.
We all like to think
fun.
we're better than Britain's Got Talent, but when you put on an episode, sometimes you do enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like, but you know, it's like people watch, you know, I don't know, like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Those shows are fucking outstanding. Sopranos, like all these, they're amazing shows. And then you got Riverdale.
Yeah.
Which I don't watch Riverdale, but I really want to. Because, yes, it looks awful, but it looks so funny.
Yeah,
because
it looks like a fun time.
It looks like like I watched all 4 seasons of 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah. Do you ever like with
awful.
films? Do you ever? I feel like you reach a point where you've deep dived so much into the pretentious that you do, because there's one scene in Menu where they pull out it's bread without bread. Because it's like the common man eats bread, the rich does not. You know, to truly like let go of the common man, you need to, you know, not eat bread. So they just present a plate which is all like the accompaniments to bread without actually any bread. And I feel like you do reach that point with films. You do, and it's one of them where like you watch a film and you're like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, and it's like you've got this thing, but then like in that scene, people are like, wow, this is like really clever.
Yeah. Like, you know, I mean, obviously some people don't agree with that, but some people are like, oh, this is like clever. This
people
is, like,
watching Nomadland.
Yeah, yeah. It's like these are people who like are just convinced that this is genius. This is like where it's like. No, they're kind of just putting a middle finger to you. They're kind of just telling you, like, they're kind of just making fun of you. And it's like, and that's the thing is, like, you can watch, you know, and it's like a lot of the film is just a film about, like, how people, there is a danger to becoming so obsessed with your craft that you lose the magic of it. Like, one of the great things about, like, Steven Spielberg is Steven Spielberg is not a pretentious filmmaker at all.
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest. And that's one of the best things about him is he's not afraid to kind of just get like,
bro, the man made the BFG.
but like he's a director that like will make so many films and like will cover all these different genres, but there's this kind of like this like child like there's like this magic to it where it's like he's making this because he loves it. Yeah, and he's making it because, you know, even I'm sure the Ready Player One there's still a little twinkle of Spielberg in there somewhere, deep, you know, deep down. Fucking deep down, but you know, I'm sure it's there. Like, but that's the thing is like there is that like magic, and it's like, you know, and it's and you know it doesn't have to show stuff like that. Even just like through other things, like you know, the best filmmakers are the ones who make things and they don't forget like the magic. say.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of the things I love about Tarantino.
Yeah.
And I don't love Tarantino that much, but like one of the things I love about him is his favourite film of 2019 was Crawl.
That's so based.
The fucking like hurricane movie where there's like an alligator. Like that, you know, it's like that. That's his favourite movie of that year.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's like, yeah. Like, you know, and I think he talked about how much he loved like Top Gun Maverick recently.
Yeah.
And like you'd think he'd be the most fucking pretentious person in the world, given how many films he's seen and all these different things. But it's like, but that's the thing is like, but people like that love cinema. But like that's what they love. They don't love the idea of trying to be better.
Yeah.
Trying to be, you know, like better than everyone else because they make these like elevated things. Like, oh, like, you know, like, see, like, you know, like at one point in the menu, Ralph Fiennes' character says like, you know, like don't say that you're eating the food.
Yeah.
Like eating is like that's like a pleb word. It's like a
Watching
peasant word.
a film.
Yeah.
Don't watch a film.
Yeah, like no, like you're experiencing it. You're viewing it. It's like no, like
you're recording it on Letterboxd.
Yeah, on your letterbox. Like it's okay to watch a film. It's okay to watch a show. It's okay to, you know, eat junk food. It's okay. You know, it's okay to order a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask for that, but it doesn't deliver that message in a way where it goes, oh no, people who want to get better at art, people who want to hone that in.
Yeah, it so easily could have. I mean, was it Jimmy Kimmel who did the monologue about the Oscars? Where he was like, oh, all the Oscar-nominated films, who's seen those? Watch Aquaman. And like...
It's like...
Funnily enough, he's presenting the Oscars. But...
Hasn't he done this like 4 or 5 times? Yeah. And he's shit every time. Why did he get him in?
But anyway, so it so easily could have become that. Mm-hmm. But 100%. Instead what it becomes is... We put your effort into the things that are made by those you know, the brilliant artists, but that still feel fun.
Yeah, like don't
artists.
Yeah, it's like don't forget the passion.
Yeah, don't forget to have passion. Don't forget to have fun. It feels less like a movie for the viewers and more like a movie made for other directors. It feels more like, because I know this guy isn't a film director, he's more of a TV guy.
He's mostly on TV,
It feels more like a film made as I've been watching tons of films and I'll be honest, I would quite like to see some fun films again. And please, guys, make some fun films. It feels like a PSA to all the other movie directors.
No, yeah, and that's the thing is like, you know, like when people talk about like the modern film like era and how like, you know, rough it can be, people aren't saying that every single film needs to be like sallow.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be like come and see. Like not like they're not saying that. What they're saying is they want films that feel more passionate rather than films that feel like commercials or feel like, you know, they want like a Top Gun Maverick. They want like, you know, or even I mean, granted it's different tone, but like the Batman.
Yeah.
Where like there's so much passion behind every single because like yes, totally different films, but they all share a passion from that film. Like kind of every single frame is made with passion. It's not being made by a hired hand. It's not being made by a director who is like, yeah, I'll do this after making an indie movie at Sundance. It's like, you know, it's like it's people who, you know, and that's what I think what it's going back to is like make things that you enjoy, not things that you feel have to be better and better and better and have to be like on this special level. It's okay to make a movie say that it doesn't have the most original ideas in the world. Yeah. It's okay to go, what if I make this thing? Yeah. But also this thing at the same time. Yeah. It's like, yeah, the movies you've seen before, but if you're passionate about that idea and you put that on a screen, or you put that onto writing, or you do whatever, or you put that on TV, if you truly care about it, it'll show. Yeah. And it's like, you know, and I think that's what a lot of the film is about, is like, you look don't... at
Paddington 2. You know what I mean? A film that's made without a single sense of pretentiousness in the world.
Look at Black Adam.
Exactly. Look at Black Adam.
The hierarchy of power changed. You want to know why that changed? Because there was passion behind that camera.
Love. Dwayne Johnson cared.
He cared about that.
He saw Shazam.
He brought Superman.
The trailer.
He saw the poster.